Quite the loading time.
It's gotta be Tommy. Shit.
We got a little delay in the capture. Let's refresh that. Spam triangle, baby. That is the way. Oh, it increases it retroactively. What's up, Trev? How we doing, baby? Not a whole lot in here. If I just didn't loot how long this game would be. Probably half the fucking length, man. It's a lot of random little areas to go explore. How is it? I mean, visually, it's a pretty great game. Very well realized world. There's some pretty good atmosphere, some decent set pieces to go with it here and there. Gameplay, it's pretty much the same shit. That's the first one. Couple improvements. Wouldn't call it anything fantastic, but it's serviceable. Story, there's some strong moments and flashbacks, but for the most part, I'm not terribly invested. There's just not enough chemistry between the characters, and I think some of the motivations just are not getting as much focus as they should for how long the game is. I mean, we're like 10 hours in and it feels pretty meandering. If there was like more fun, like episodic type of shit going on, like the first game, would be okay, but it's mostly just inconsequential dialogue between characters you don't really feel much about. We'll see though. It's not like the worst thing ever, but I wouldn't. It's not like a 10 out of 10. We'll see. It kind of depends on where the story goes from here. We're still kind of building up. And if some of the level design and shit's any good. If you like the first one's gameplay, I guess it's good there, but if you like the first one's story, they're pretty different in their focus. Yeah, I'm doing kind of a slow playthrough. I'm checking everything out, trying to hit most of the dialogue to kind of get a full soak. Some of the side areas are kind of neat. They're not obviously as varied as the main areas. But yeah. I think I'm a sucker for the Washington kind of aesthetic thing too. Kind of foggy, misty tree kind of bullshit going on. I think it gives a good Ronery vibe to a game that's supposed to be kind of like that, more desolate and shit. But by far the visual department is the best. I can see, depending on your investment with the first game, not liking where the story goes as much. Rental's still in the mail. Yeah, I got mine quick. But because of the corona and stuff, rentals have... I had a rental that took 2 weeks to get to me recently. So, shit happens, I guess. Hopefully, you get it soon. Let me know what you think when you play it, man. I've been writing a lot of notes and shit too. Just kind of loose notes. I try to like... I can remember stuff I thought and when I thought it in the playthrough once we kind of talk about it at the end here. We'll see. I'll have to do this now. The dialogue's pretty typical AAA shit. Just quips and jokes all the time. Them trying to make the characters sound more like real people by having them just kind of randomly curse or shit talk each other, but it never comes across as natural. It feels like some dude trying to make people sound natural, like it's pretty transparent. But really, it's only been 2 characters who've talked at any great length. She's solo right now, so I guess that's probably fucking an improvement. Yeah, it's definitely not a 0 out of 10, and it's definitely not a 10 out of 10, but I think objectively it's at least decent. Or not decent, but okay, I mean. Oh, we got a lot left. I think it's relatively long. The hell is that doing? It's about as tactical as me taking a shit, dude. What the fuck? Very cool. We'll upgrade the stability later. The gun sway in this is insane, man. Outside of just getting scopes and damage, it's like pretty much just going all in on gun sway. Still got a shitload of sway, dude. There's some cool features, like there's a lot of accessibility options, which is cool. I mean, they could easily get abused by somebody who's just like sucks weenie. Doesn't actually have like an issue or anything. Like you can just straight turn the AI off and make yourself just a god and constant slow motion and shit. And some neat options, but I mean it's nothing like I'm gonna give the game that much credit for. Be good if like my mom wanted to play this game for some reason, right? I don't think your average Joe should probably be turning off the fucking AI, but journalist mode, baby. Sound-wise, there's a lot less music cues than the first game. The first one kind of had that acoustic guitar twang happening all the time. to sort of splice in some emotion in some scenes, but for the most part, you kind of just get like deep synthetic drone shit. When serious stuff's happening, that's about it. It's pretty quiet otherwise. I mean, you play guitar occasionally, like a little mini game, but it's not really anything I'd call. I don't know. It's not something that like empowers any scenes.
How do I get up there? Shit. There's too many of these assholes.
Yeah, exactly, Juno accessibility mode. I mean, I'm all for as many options as they want, because at the end of the day, it's up to the person to use them. I would never blame the developer for putting stuff like this in. I just blame the people who are more than capable of playing a game like this. It's not a hard game, but would pop this shit on and then act like they have any kind of authority on the game. Like, I don't want the opinion of somebody on the, like, for the gameplay if they just turned on half of this shit, right? Like, especially if it's a more because if it was a game journalist, right? Do I really want to trust the opinion of somebody who couldn't even just fucking play it normally? It's already got 5 difficulties, man. There's a lot of options. It's good though. I mean, I'm glad there's more options. I could turn off hints because I was sick of seeing them. See, like, it's a good looking game. I mean, like I said, I'm also a sucker for like the verticality thing going on here and the fog tree things. Like, it's definitely the game's strong point, man. It's just like a pretty good looking game. I mean, when you compare it to the first game, there's just a lot more detail going on and a lot more areas you can go into and mess around with. It's just, I don't know. Well, I don't know about the rest being better. It's definitely paced slower, which should be okay if I feel like what we were doing during the slow moments was really worth the shit, but a lot of notes. Holy fuck. I don't think I'm trying to think of a game that has more notes than this. I guess people in Washington really like to write shit on paper. I get the point, like, you gotta, like, put a little story to areas and stuff, but I don't know. Personally, I would just prefer more visual telling of what happened. Like, this could just be empty, or, like, something could happen in here. There's, like, a body, or holding, like, a fucking book or some shit. Like, just a little some, you know, pizzazz, right? Like, visual storytelling. They're gonna talk about immersion, having non-stop fucking notes is kind of like an immersion breaker. That was my controller's battery. It says it's max, but I don't trust these. Resi notes? I mean, it's just pretty much, yeah, the generic what you'd think of. Just notes lying around. People telling you about a little lore, their area, what happened to them. It's pretty... I mean, some notes will tell you actual info, I guess, to like get into stuff, but not always.
Gross.
I think there's some relatively decent secrets. Not like crazy, but for your generic AAA kind of, you know, game targeted at like movie watching people, there's like a very small amount of brain power required, just more than I expect. Needing to check back to a note and find a code, or checking like a wall for a code or something, instead of just like them handing it to you. It's not, I mean, we're not playing like La Milana or anything even close to that, but it's like an okay amount of like brain power reward kind of shit. Problem is there's not, I feel like the reward for exploring is kind of, I mean, you have trees you can go down, but you have to like unlock them. But you don't get any choice. You only go in a straight line down the trees, so it's like, I don't know, it's not like that crazy. Otherwise, the only choice you get is your guns. And I don't know. It's pretty obvious what to pick on the guns. Enemy AI, I'd say it's better. The AI in the first game was really stupid. So was your partner's AI. Your partner's AI can be kind of shit in this too, but so the enemy AI is a little better. They always are trying to flank you. They're very, almost too erratic sometimes. They go in for melee, like, all the time. I don't know why. Yeah, no, it's not amazing, but I think it's good enough to require you to be kind of on your feet a little bit about how you're gonna approach a fight. I think my biggest problem with the enemy AI is they're just too fucking melee focused. It's very rare they'll just sit still. And you can do much aiming. It makes melee way too strong in this game in general. Like, melee is just super powerful already. I mean, I guess it kind of was in the first one, but you just kind of get like way more out of just smacking a dude. It's hard to miss. The AI always comes for you. But yeah, thanks for the host, Ripper. Yeah, I've been rewatching a bit of the first one just to freshen up and shit since I haven't played it in a while. It's definitely better in that respect. Yeah, that's alright. Rather it be just you than our good friend. Who more do we need anyways, man? There might have been more shit back there, but I don't really want to spend the rest of my natural life figuring it out. Oh, will ya? How so? Oh, just the kind of shit he says, yeah. The storytelling is on par with Myst 3. Is a good or a bad thing? The best part about Myst 3 was the bad guy's actor. Although I guess some of the story being told through notes and stuff was alright. Dicks under your skin, yeah, it's hard not to notice. I'd say the storytelling is not as good as Mystery. Ironically or unironically, I suppose. I mean, objectively, it's probably better. Okay. Yeah. Animation-wise, mocap and stuff is actually pretty good. Oh wait, didn't we already do this? I think we just came from here. There's some pretty good facial expressions that convey a lot of emotion in some scenes, some complex situations and stuff, but very rarely are any scenes as loaded as those. There's not usually that much extra context from like the first game or other shit happening to make these like kind of complicated mocap situations really very good after like the very beginning. I mean, I guess there's a few flashbacks that have some decent mocap work, but I'll take Mystery, man. No, 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 no! Mystery's Camp Kino. Romance Maria. I'm sorry. Good luck. Did you ever find out if you could romance multiple people? Or whatever?
This is dumb. We should be pushing in.
We hold the perimeter until we hear otherwise. Keep an eye out in case he comes this way.
I got something. Let's get in there. Okay, girl. Snap out. You think this guy's connected to the girl from the school?
Dogs, oh boy.
It'd be a hell of a coincidence if they weren't.
I hate these small groups. Big groups, it's a straight fight. These loners, they could be hiding anywhere.
See anything? Everything okay? Alex? Come on, answer me.
I got her! In here!
I really don't like the sense thing. It senses like a fucking 5-meter radius around you, but there's always like 20 people staggered way far through the whole area. So it's just kind of fucking pointless, man. Like, you want to make like a tactical decision based on like being able to use this to see people, but like it never is accurate enough or wide range enough. And you can't upgrade it. Like, you can only upgrade the speed you move with it and the clarity it gives you. It just seems kind of fucking dumb. Like right there I was gonna go for that guy, sneak around to these guys, but there's like 20 dudes out there I didn't know about. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, the game's like this easy. You have so many materials. At least on normal here, but
Run her down, boy!
God, you can't switch your fucking shoulder, dude. I want to switch my shoulder, but there must be a button for it. There was in the first game. Like, I just want to switch my shoulder so I can like fucking peek corners, but I don't know if there's a button for it. It might be like some smart switch shit. Like, if they get rid of that, it's a really stupid decision. Oh, there's more. You can friend zone them? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that in P5 too, but you can also go all in.
Nothing to report in the building. What have we got, guys? Talk to me, anyone. What have we got?
This spot's clear. Right over there!
Okay.
Yeah, there's always like 10,000 more dudes than you think there is. There'll be only 2 guys talking, but there's like 100 dudes who appear. It definitely makes camping really far away so you can see everything. More incentivized, which, I don't know, it's not as exciting as sneaking around. Because you can't really see people from super far. I mean, I guess you could just run in like a madman. It's not like the game's really like super difficult. But, I don't know. I mean, it's more fun trying to play well. The Nado dungeon is only on 2.4% of the player base. Like, people haven't made it that far. I guess you've probably been cranking it pretty hard since it came out. What is this? Oh, bricks. Beast mode, man. Yeah. So, I mean, you can see with the AI, they kind of like circle you more. They get pretty aggressive. They don't just kind of sit there, which I think is cool. You just don't really have that many tools, I guess. I mean, I guess there's mines. I should probably start using those. You can only place those right in place. I guess I could use that for the dogs. Try some more of the stuns. I use the Molotovs, but they're very small radius. Like I said, it ends up just being you take a few hits, run away, and just sit there. Oh yeah. P3's story is definitely more interesting. If you're not into the slice of life type of shit. That's like what 4 is pretty much all about. Yeah, this just doesn't have the quality of life. We'll see what you think of 5. I don't know how you'd ever have time to stealth with the dog. That dog's on you pretty hard. I feel like if there's dogs, you're just gonna go guns blazing. Oh, I'm not seeing much other stuff to grab. Very large area with not a whole lot going on. I wonder if any of these areas are like real shit in Seattle. Probably are. I think you could just head straight to these areas. That's why she has an animation to like look back in case there's enemies. Which is cool, that kind of stealth is an option, but I think that room was very good to get away from anybody in. So when we could jump up there. Nope.
Fuck. Anybody hear that?
I doubt they'll hear you talking, right? Can't make the jump, dude.
I'm gonna move you.
Oh, you just got it? Nice, dude.
That worked.
Speak of the devil. Well, try and have fun or have fun enjoying not having fun with it. We'll see. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's a lot of flashbacks in this, and as long as you remember their relationship, Joel and Ellie's, it's like nothing else matters much. And who Tommy is, I guess, too. upgrading the capacity on this. I mean, I could either do stability on this. Or capacity. Let's just do stability. Tactical cleaning action. Cleaning provides no tactical advantage. I mean, I guess we could jump down there. Look kind of like a one-way street. The beginning of the game's got a lot, yeah. I would say so far it's been a good 50-50 split. I mean, the story's way more focused on human shit, but once the humans start being enemies, I would say there's a little bit more human than zombies, but they kind of just throw them into side areas like this. But no, from what I've played, there's a healthy chunk. Oh, here's one right here. Definitely not as many as the first one, but there's still definitely some zombies. Jesus, more notes. Bodies. Not quite yet, man. Oh, stretch. You found out what I was up to. Louis. 30, 82, 65. Lewis was such a god, man. Pure charisma, and he's not even in the game that long. They don't write him like that these days. Adopt a stairway. Nani? It's true, man. It's just that good.
Get to those stairs.
We were just there, dude.
Huh. An actual tattoo shop.
It seems the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics. So I don't want them to remake RA4. All of that fucking campy, charismatic, silly shit is just gonna be gone. Everybody's just gonna be as fucking dull as a fucking doorknob. The story of Boris. Okay, I'm gonna write some more notes down. Give me a sec. Notes about notes. Mike! You never should have fucking told Leon about those drinks, dude. I cry every time, man. I watched somebody play it recently, dude. Tears, man. Ballin' for Mike. Mike! Yeah. That Mike would just be some no-name pilot in the remake, man. Disgusting. The Legend of Mike. Be forgotten.
What the fuck? What was that?
Yeah, they just cut him, dude. Place it with some fucking, like, drone or some bullshit. Oh, you know, the ballistics would get downgraded. No panty shot. No one even mentioned ballistics.
Looks like they've been locked in here for years.
Yeah, all business. Like, there was cheese in RE2 Remake, but I don't know if it was just, like, the voice actor not delivering the lines seriously or what. Like, he just seemed kind of like a nerdy Boy Scout kind of guy sometimes. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like it's an important part of it, but also a part that they would sacrifice.
Good.
Because they think that people wouldn't like that nowadays. There's not much Camp Kino nowadays. People like it. Serious business. Yep, serious, your quip humor. Yeah, if you don't like Marvel type humor, you're gonna fucking love this game. Just kidding, it's pretty much all Marvel type humor. I'm I'm used to that, buddy. Welcome to the club. It is what it is, man. Doesn't mean it's not an interesting streamer people wouldn't watch. Just exposure, man. Probably a lot of people playing it too. As long as you enjoy the game. Yeah. I think people think that if you play a popular game you'll get more viewers, but it's pretty much the opposite. If viewers is what you're after, the more popular the game, unless you're like near the top, you're not getting shit. Yeah, P3 it's like you're the only guy probably playing it, so everybody just coming there. Yeah, the humor is definitely something in this game that's annoying. It's very, like I said, quippy. Very, I don't know, they try to make it seem like it's natural, but it comes across as really fucking unnatural. Way too many jokes during times I don't know why they'd be joking. Yep. I mean, that's all I want. That's why I don't even look at the damn viewer count ever. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I go into a stream, if I start talking, I usually stay for a while. If anything, I converse probably too much. I just feel like I'm a spammer, but... Well, it's just like, to me it's like I'm there, right? You know, it's like, if you were just like, in my fucking like, living room or something, it's kinda how I think of it. Like I'm just talking, right? Like if I was just at somebody's place watching them play a game, I wouldn't say one thing every 30 minutes, right? I mean, not that there's a problem doing that as a, you know, somebody watching, but it's just me personally, that's just what I do. If I say anything, otherwise I just lurk. Not really like a hey, and then disappear kind of guy. I don't really check the summer either. Guess I could. Making all that noise. Yeah, they emailed me too. I just fucking just mark them as read, I guess. I'm just too used to getting those fucking emails. I think these are the big boys. I got enough ammo. Who fucking cares, dude? Sure as hell got enough mines. We'll use some. At this point, there should just be a button to hold down. I just spam triangle everywhere I go because like none of the loot's highlighted, so I mean, you just run past shit. Just grab it. At this point, I'd rather just hold the fucking button down. Already in here. Remed kit, of course. Oh, sports manual. Precision. Oh, that'd be nice. Detect enemies at greater range. Oh, yes, please. That's like one of the biggest problems right now. This is another thing that I was talking about before. Is there's not much choice. Like you can choose which path to go down, but you get them like hours apart. So essentially like you end up just going down one path at a time anyways, and you can't choose like which skill you want. You just go like down in order. So it's like, I don't know. It's okay, but I mean, the very beginning, I made it this far just because there wasn't much else, and then I got this, and I was like, well, I gotta finish this up, so I did that, and then I almost finished this, and now we got this, and pretty much just decide to stop leveling 1 at the end, and that's like your big choice. Come get me, assholes. Need 2 more pills to level up more of that. Well, upgrading my range is pretty good. It's pretty nice. That'll give me more info for stealth and shit. I really wanted to, we could go back and grab shit that I couldn't pick up before. Like, who fucking cares that much, man? I'll be at full capacity again soon anyways.
Whoa. What was that? Oh, shit. Hope you did that, Tommy.
What the hell is she freaking out about, man? Water reflections, man. Oh. Technology, dude. Whoa. God. Yeah. I mean, that happens all the time in this gen and last gen. It's very very random which games will actually have mirror tech or not. Most just don't bother. They'll just like bust the mirror or whatever. And it's broken, that means for some reason there's no reflections, or yeah, it'll be like blurry or fucking just dirty or something. I mean, I get it. You don't have mirror tech, or that's like requires some crazy processing power or something, but it's funny that it's not, there's no standard for it. Since this game's trying to be somewhat realistic, it'd be pretty silly not to have it. With all the fucking budget.
Jesus.
What are we Jesus in about? I didn't even fucking read the last bit. Boris. I've already went and done that. Need a special weapon. Studying your aim would be nice. Yeah.
Get off me!
Oh, is this the weapon we're after? Is this Boris's weapon?
Yeah, this'll do.
Recipe. Crafts more arrows. Who cares about that, dude? I had so much fucking equipment already, man. Wonder how much arrow drop there is in this ship. The TI-84. The TI Inspire.
That's one way to use mannequins. All right. Still got it.
Sometimes recover your arrow from a headshot. Like the drop's not too extreme. Oh man, I haven't played Blood Dragon in so long. What happened in that? I think Blood Dragon's still my favorite Far Cry anything by a long shot. I just love the fucking cheesy synth bullshit. Maybe they tried doing something like that with Primal, but not the same.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
No, but the fucking guy is nearby.
Shit.
We're looking.
No! Spot her! Where?
These guys just put out the fire, dude. Like, you see what I mean? Where the fucking fall tops have like no fucking range, like at all.
Go on, boy, get her!
I'm here! Motherfucker!
Yeah, exactly. Definitely synth bullshit like that and 80s styled stuff got pretty overused.
Get down!
So many dudes, man.
By that car!
Like, I threw that at the dog and it only killed the dog. Really useful, man. It's alright. That ended up going pretty well. I didn't use much ammo. I mean, I used a little ammo, but that was it. Yeah, the only other game I could think of that had, like, that outrun electro-y kind of synthwave shit was Hotline Miami at the time. Then it was just like in everything. Where is this person, dude? Yeah, some of the, I mean, mostly that's the whole soundtrack, is it's kind of just this ominous synthy shit. Though kind of like, light acoustic guitar shit's not really in it anymore like the first one.
Right in here! In that house!
I don't see her. Track her down.
Not too bad, there's just
Anyone see her?
Nothing to report.
not much in the way of any music. Still a lot of brothers, man.
I don't see a sign of her.
There's nothing around here.
You didn't hear that.
No one downstairs.
I think you could sneak through everything, but I want to loot, so. Oh, I need to craft another silencer. Great.
Keep up the pressure! God damn.
In the voice acting booth for that one. More Ferrari summer. They're pretty over the top. This game tries to be like way more realistic about people getting murdered. It's pretty violent compared to the first one, so they go for the death yelps too. Where you get 10 hours of gurgling when you slice somebody. You'll regret your words and deeds. I don't know. I think that's probably more just to try to be inclusive or something. I mean, not really. Out of the main characters, there's one or two dudes. It's mostly bad guys and stuff.
Shit. All clear. Quiet. All right.
Even got some drool. Alright, well, we gotta check out all these buildings. Quite a few. Yeah, maybe like cranking up the difficulty and like if it was like on PC or something where you could trust your shots a little bit more. I could see maybe the gameplay being interesting enough blend of like stealth and limited resource kind of shooting. Oh, I regretted him, dude. Long, long ago. Ever since I played MGS5, I've been regretting. Apparently this game's pretty heavy on the regret your words and deeds bullshit. We will see though. Oh, it's cool the silencer changes every time. They haven't made me do anything in game that's like and chastised me for it afterwards yet. Heard that's a deal though. So wondering what he meant. I don't know, dude. I mean, the broken English, the megalomaniac fucking attitude, and him trying to justify why Quiet looks like a stripper. It's just a mess. It's hard to understand it. Wasn't it just like, yeah, I should have just owned it like, I just wanted to look like hot, like some James Bond, like, you know, fucking side girl kind of thing, or heroine or whatever. Like fucking pussy galore or whatever. Cause when they revealed why Quiet was dressed the way she was, it was pretty silly, man. I'm like, this is what I'm regretting my words and deeds for. Yeah. Can't go get burgers with fucking Hollywood friends. Indie fucking movie director friends and fucking Mads, man. Like Mads is well beyond our Porco Jimbles league. Curious what he's gonna do now. If he was knocked down a peg after Death Stranding, or if he just blames the fans for not liking it. Thought they said they were gonna do like more indie devs, it's like size projects. Oh, we already came up here. I want to go to the circus, mommy. How do you buy this much tarp? Like, what the hell is the point? Oh, that's pretty much the only thing I gave it credit for was AAA. A AAA game that's slightly different. When you compare it to like the entire scope of games as a whole, like all indies and shit, it's not that different, but in the AAA scene, there's definitely not a whole lot of experimentation. So, I mean, I'll definitely give him credit for that. Just didn't really execute super well. I didn't think it was as boring as most people. I just thought it wasn't that groundbreaking and the story was kind of just a joke. It was really fun to like joke about. But that was about the extent of it. Yeah, I'll take a Death Stranding over like another Assassin's Creed or some shit, even if the Assassin's Creed game ended up better. There's still just so much potential for kind of the industry as a whole. There's still just a lot of creative shit people can do. And stuff like that that only video games can do. It'd be nice to see people go for it more instead of just chase the safe buck in the AAA universe. Any Spec Ops The Line moment in this game? Not yet, but it feels like it's probably gonna have some. I know some spoilers, and I'm pretty certain there is some. Great.
Got you.
Yeah, dude. I got the fucking octopus camo going on. Was that the best one? I don't remember. You had to pick the different fucking... Oh no, wait, the octopus camo was the MGS4 thing, right? Where you could just fucking change into whatever you're near by just sitting still. Sometimes I forget MGS4 had gameplay. It's pretty easy to do. Yeah. Maybe that's what I should have done. I just played it on normal and it was pretty okay. I mean, the thing, for me, it was just there wasn't per hour really that much gameplay anyways. Which I didn't really give that many shits. Metal Gear Solid Stealth gameplay was like always kind of just okay. I liked the earlier ones better for gameplay. Well, 1 had good gameplay, 3's was pretty decent, and then Peace Walker had cool like bite-sized stealth. But the rest of them were kind of whatever. 5 had good mechanics, it just had bad like level design and everything else. But yeah, I mean at that point that I played 4, I was just there for this fucking campy Kojimbo story anyways, so it was funny. It didn't have that much story, but or it didn't have that much gameplay, but it wasn't like too sad. Yeah, maybe on harder difficulties would be cool. How was it? Yeah, I played them all in a row like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm sure at the time the stealth on them was a little bit more groundbreaking. I still think 1's really fun. I didn't hate 2 either. I don't know. I didn't like the levels as much. And the story wasn't really. I mean, I get all meta how the story is and shit, but outside of that, it wasn't too interesting. Yeah, I never got to do any Metal Gears as a kid.
Let's check around here.
How many guns do these guys got, man?
There's so many squads getting pulled in for one trespasser.
Because the fucking school and the TV station.
I thought that was Scars.
I think these trespassers might be working with them. Don't drop your guard.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say 1's probably my favorite.
They found him. Should we go help?
No. She's here. Hold your ground.
Ambush! Ambush! Think it came from over there!
I know we hit her with the fucking arrow and she just doesn't give
Come
a
on,
fuck.
start a sweep. Might be Scars around. Got a visual on her. Right here.
Like, she just doesn't even get shaken, but she just took a full force arrow. Just another day in the neighborhood, man. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, a good localization is important. Just doing a hard translation can make, I mean, you know, languages and cultures and their thought processes aren't 1-to-1, right? Doing like a hard translation like that is like not always going to turn out well. So a really good localizer can add and like mix shit up and not lose the feel. I mean, I feel like they gotta probably have almost as much skill as the writer. Didn't like that and fired him. Nice, dude. Good old Kojimbles. Nobody dare tread on that man's fucking his works, his magnum opus. Look upon my works in despair. Yeah, being a localizer would be a pretty tough job. There's a lot of argument whether things should just be like hard translated or like localized more. Then you get that problem where people suck at it, and then you get a bunch of memes in your games and shit like that. Yep, definitely. Between the carrying over the intent and still making it like that intent work in the language by taking little liberties. Oh, was he? That's pretty cool. So there's just this Kojimbo or Konami guy running around making meme translations. Didn't they change that one recently too? In recent ports of that game? I don't remember. Maybe they just redid the voice acting. Old one's still the best, man. It's gone, really? Wow. That's kind of shit.
See anything?
Nothing yet.
What the fuck is going on with these trespassers? Let's go.
It's Lee!
What? What?
Someone got him!
Lee. Try to do more silencers for a bit. Running out of arrow materials. These guys have the arrows still in them. Nice. Look it. Oh. Yeah, it sounds like an interesting read. Just the mindset behind where they would take the liberties and why.
Over here! By the fence!
really not an option to switch your shoulder. Okay. Really? That's cool. Yeah, the no internet times, man, that was a be good stories. Let's just fill with a bunch of random jargon and shit.
He dropped in there! Smoker out!
Smoke.
You hear me?
Soundtrack's got like this Blade Runner 2049 thing going on because there's nothing it's got no technology about it. I mean, it's not like it's unfitting. It's just more like it's some serious, ominous synth, but it sounds so much like the 2049 soundtrack I can't help but feel it's kind of out of place sometimes. Wow. I don't remember if the first one had that kind of sound to it when there wasn't the acoustic shit. Patriot Wings.
Trespasser in here! Help!
Yeah, she instantly knew. Help.
Go, go! Don't let him escape!
How do they have so many men?
We've got them surrounded! Close in!
Sure, it's old Tommy or somebody.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, this random guy.
Why'd you do this on your own?
Jesse,
Where's Dina?
she's safe. She's just sick.
What kind of sick?
She's fine.
Christ, there's a lot of them.
Did you just randomly follow us here and somehow made it to this area?
Hey, how hurt are you?
I'll be okay. Your friends out there rushed me. No warning, no nothing.
Tell me you didn't come alone.
Give me shit about it later.
You're a fucking idiot. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Joke time.
See that truck?
That's your plan.
We need to get some distance.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Hey, be smart about it.
Okay, how we searching for?
Trespasser.
Shit again? We need more guys by the fucking wall.
Preaching to the choir, man.
I got the one on the left. Maybe try that house.
Yeah.
Quick and clean.
Hey, got anything?
Quick and clean.
You all right over there?
Tactical.
Dana? Where the hell'd you go?
Skylar?
Billy, got the keys. Let's go.
Hey, respond!
Get in.
What the hell's going on, people?
Let's go!
Okay. We'll get some gas.
I am.
More.
Always the gas one. Infinite ammo.
Jesse, get us the fuck out of
Infinite
here!
ammo works.
Jesse!
Jesus.
What's the Seattle in 2020?
Get the tires!
What's the Seattle tearing down?
Go, go!
Give me my fucking coffee.
That one!
I like that indie band first. I'll kill you to fucking prove it.
Look out!
Nice distance.
Go, go!
They all sound that way. Allies and enemies, man. They're just like us, bro. Don't you feel relatable, man? This is a good driver.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm regretting my words and deeds. I just wanted those cans of bacon.
Here, go.
Oh, thanks.
24 cans of
This
bacon.
way.
Ooh, city. So I got some dread, man. I'm gonna climb the tower. Oh, we're just coming back.
Dina!
Brought your baby's father. I'm gonna take care of my wife's son.
Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Oh, hey. You okay?
Nothing a little sleep won't take care of.
We should get inside. Yeah, okay, come on. Easy.
We're gonna have like a love triangle
How'd
drama.
you get past Maria?
It's pretty much half of the game story right now. It's just fucking romance bullshit.
Friends' problems.
I like romance as much as the next guy, but
I heard you're sick.
shit reads like some shitty fanfic.
It's just a stomach thing. Come on. Let's sit you down, huh?
You don't need to do that.
Oh, shut up. So when'd you leave Jackson?
Day after you, there was bad snow when I crossed into Oregon.
Ellie's the cock.
No stretches.
She's the fall girl. I don't give a fuck, man.
Huh?
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway, this
Reverse
Sarah
interning up.
man, I mean, I forget my own birthday if she didn't remind me when it was.
You should just apologize to her.
I just said. Okay, what's going on?
Nothing. Why?
I can tell when you're off.
Tommy.
Got some stuff on my mind.
You let me know if you want to talk about it.
Okay.
Got stragglers,
How many?
just a handful.
And base Tommy, here we go. Fucking big Texas. Damn.
You want to give it a whirl?
Fucking big Texas over here,
Sure.
dude.
Well, I'm feeling generous. See that sign there?
Yeah,
Red one?
Tommy's pretty cool.
Try hitting it. Good way to draw them out of wherever they're hiding. Got to aim higher. Leave the bullet room to drop.
I see.
There you go.
Attracting them.
We're on patrol. Let's clear them out. There you go. Take your time.
Gotcha. I like this thing.
That's all of them. Usually more over this way if you want to keep shooting.
Okay. Where are they
Cool
going
Uncle
from?
Tommy, man.
Hordes like to move through this area. in
Cool
winter.
gun uncle.
They always end up leaving behind a few stragglers.
They do the same routes every year?
Like a migration or something.
What's that about?
Well, when the barometric pressure reaches a certain temperature, I don't fucking know. Check out the shed. Looks like they're moving downhill.
Why?
Dead animal. Look up by the truck there. They're munching on that deer there. Guess they're hungry. impressed. Looks clear. Bet there's some this way.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking shooting gallery, let's go.
There's something by the ski lifts. Look way out there. Under those gondolas. By that tower. You see it?
Mm.
No rush. You'll find it. You're a natural. A handful more.
What you think?
Beautiful. Couple more out there. You're really getting it.
Yes.
Well, I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Let's head in. See if Joel's back.
Sure.
Hand her over.
Hey, thanks for that. It's just what I needed.
Sure. Ladies first.
Love killing shit.
I'm not supposed to say anything.
At least killing infected's probably the morally highest thing you could probably kill. Because it's not like they're innocent animals or anything, it's just fucked people.
Joel's worried about you.
There's nothing to worry about.
Not some food chain shit.
There isn't. But if you don't talk to him, he's gonna think something's wrong.
I'd talk to him.
Well, you have to do more than hi and bye.
Okay, I will try.
That was y'all shooting up there, right?
Oh, just some stragglers. Ellie got to try out my scope.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, feels good.
Oh,
I see you haven't gotten around to changing the string yet.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get you some new ones.
well, there's that music store down there. I bet they got guitar stuff. I mean, that area's long overdue for a sweep anyway. I can keep watch.
What do you say, kiddo?
Sure.
And that's our cue.
Fucking Tommy, man. Cool uncle.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Get on now. He's waiting.
Blaze, Tommy, man.
This lookout suddenly fascinating.
I'm just making sure I have everything.
I'm looting, Tommy. Don't you get it?
Maybe you don't need any string. Sounds just fine to me.
Yeah, it sounds beautiful. Okay, let's go.
All right. On me, kiddo. So, you and Tommy cross anything when you was out?
Just the few we saw from the ridge. You?
You know, found 2 runners in a house. Jesse tells me you're handling your own quite well on the group patrols. He's even recommending you for paired patrols. Oh, I think you're still a bit young for it.
I'm a better shot than almost all of them. And I have more experience than most of the new recruits
Look,
who've...
you think you're ready. I trust you.
Okay. Thanks.
You just do me a favor and start with the shorter routes for now. You know, see how you handle them.
All right.
Nice, Joelman.
Hey, you remember those, Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
Yeah?
Tommy and I found some when we were moving through that school the other day.
Did you like them?
Oh, you know, that's not really my cup of tea, but... Dr. Daniela Starr, I mean, she's pretty...
She's a savage.
Well, what she does to Captain Ryan in that death match... Whew.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but...
There's a nice twist on those skins.
You're funny.
Music store's up that way. We're gonna have to leave the horses here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
There's that music store.
Yeah, I see it.
You need a boost?
I got it. I don't think we can go this way.
What? Well, damn. Used to be able to swim across this.
Okay, so now what?
Well, if you're up for it, we can try cutting through that hotel.
I'm up for it.
I'm also up for it. What are you looking at, Joel?
Damn it.
Oh, that might be something. You think you can fit in there?
Well, it's worth a shot.
Careful now.
Yep. I'm through! Hold on!
All right.
Dangerous.
You see anything?
Looking.
I think the only things that'll stay between here are the collectible cards. I don't need to get too crazy, Bravo.
Well, hello.
Howdy.
You impressed?
Nope. You're just too skinny. You need to eat more.
You're welcome.
Ellie, here. I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
You gotta be smart about this. You start wearing that mask, kiddo, and eventually you're gonna slip up in front of someone you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
You ain't told nobody new, have you? Not Jesse, or Dina, or...
Of course not.
Okay, good.
You ever been in here before?
You just patrol the streets. Feeling like a bit of an oversight now.
Maybe.
Yeah, Corona immunity, dude. Very powerful.
like it was shot a while back.
When did the last patrol go through here?
I'm not sure.
Is it one of us?
Nah. Only people went missing from Jackson, them teenagers from last year. This one's too old. Probably just roamed in.
Teenagers, huh?
This way. Come here.
We are on patrol, right?
Okay. Let's take him out.
Welcome to Twin Peaks. Got quite a bit of time to grab him. Gotta test my luck there.
Joel, I think we did it.
Probably so. Good job, kiddo.
Yeah, you too. So, what do you say we give up on those strings for today?
Couldn't have said it better myself. I think our only way out is forward now.
In a world where everybody bought a PS3 and had no money left to live, society has collapsed. And they have no games.
That looks like it might be something.
Following you.
Waiting for some grab ass here. The hunt for no gamesmen. A battle with no winner and no end. Boom. I'm like climbing over it. Guess that's not enough, but maybe it's just guaranteed to attack on you.
That was too close.
Sure. But we fucking did it.
That was sure
You good?
did. It wasn't being really old. Ain't nothing a solid night of sleep won't shake off.
I want to get out of here.
He takes this kind of stuff way too casually, man. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get destroyed, man. But I guess not. I guess it was scripted or something.
What are you doing? What if there's like 2 bloaters back there?
It'll be fine. Spores are clear.
Quite the fight back there, huh?
Not often we get a bloater around these parts.
Yeah. Jesse and Dina are gonna lose their shit when they hear about this.
Let's deal with them two anyway. They're dating, right?
On and off. Why?
I hear the way Jesse talks about you.
No, Jesse and I are just friends.
No, I've got a pretty keen eye for these sort of things.
Not so keen with this one.
Let's see.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah. Please, I need to work out my gains. The great gain catastrophe of 2020. Udolce. Krima. Durci.
You think you can squeeze through there? See what it is?
Yeah. Okay.
Joel's coffee shop. Coffee accessories.
Ellie!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel.
Huh?
I think it's them. The couple that ran away last year.
I think you're right.
Jack
Good, they
said
left
it
a
was
note.
wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde. Now
Nice.
we're bitten. We've decided we're gonna end our lives instead of turning. Please tell our family and friends that we're sorry. Love, Adam and Sydney.
Paid for your good intentions, man, in full.
Sure. I can't take my own life. I'm a fucking coward. Adam.
Jesus.
Only they were immune, right?
let's go get Tommy and we can get these bodies back to Jackson.
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital, you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they told me.
I've never met another immune person before. Have you?
I could be hiding it. You do.
Do you believe that?
Is now really the time for this?
We traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies. I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
Because I let them run their tests. And when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of there.
How do you know they were useless? Maybe if you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
There was no cure.
Even if there was a cure, dude, everything is so fucked at this point. What exactly are you gonna do with like a cure? Like maybe like super long term, massive investment in humanity. Like you can like maybe have a cure for like the long game, but everything's so disjointed. There's so many like. There's not even that many people turning now. There's just like people they just have to fight zombies all the time, it seems like. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean I never understood the like moral dilemma in his deal. It seemed like a pretty easy thing to save his pretty much his daughter or whatever. And they didn't even have like a guarantee that it was gonna like make a cure. And the cure wouldn't even be like that important. It's not like it fixes zombies, it just stops new ones. It's always seemed kind of silly.
There's nothing that could help these people or anybody else. I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. But they ain't. And we need to get these kids back to their families. Is there something else you'd like to rehash?
No.
Good. Come on.
Oh, you shouldn't have saved me. I could have helped like 2 people with the Firefly's meager resources. I'm so fucking angry. Could just be like, well, he's just doing what a father would do. You can't blame him too much. You could probably be like, oh well, who knows what it could have been, right? But maybe we should. What could have happened? But I wouldn't like blame him really much. Skellington.
Jesse's passed out.
Jack Skellington.
Hey, let me do that.
Hey, let me do that. Have a good night with your boyfriend.
He's a good guy. Why didn't you tell him?
It wasn't the right time.
The flashbacks are like by far the most interesting things. They should have just made the entire game just literally like right afterwards and just had the flashbacks kind of be the story, but then there's like a bigger thing going on as well. I mean, the areas are more interesting usually. They're definitely a little bit more emotionally charged. They build off of the first game, so like even if they're writing shit in this, at least they can just bank off of somebody we've already got character for. Instead, I get Dina. Get a big old suckle on that wound.
What about this? Anything worthwhile?
Actually, yeah.
Ready?
Boombo.
No.
Jimba boombo.
This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
This hospital?
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna go now?
Yeah, we have a lead.
Like, at least just wait for Jessie to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Helly.
We know her location. Maybe Tommy does too. What?
Nothing.
Good. Can you come help me with the door, please?
Yep.
Ellie just seems like the backboard. Like the rebound girl.
Right. If I follow Route 5, that should take me to the hospital.
Oh, did this actually use my ammo before? Or did they just give me like no ammo in this just because technically we used it in the chase?
Follow Route 5. Track down Nora. Get her to tell me where Abby is. Easy. Here we go. Gotta get through.
Quickie Mart.
Got through here.
Randy Styles. A box of 1 bullet.
Good. Who knows how many wolves are at that hospital? Okay, progress.
How is it? It looks nice. Got a pretty immersive world. Gameplay is not too different from the first one. I wouldn't call it groundbreaking gameplay wise, but it's serviceable. There's not really as much music. The important part of the story, though, there's some flashbacks that are decent, mainly because it's just banking off of what you know in the first game. But most of the new characters and the chemistry, not too good. And the game kind of meanders quite a bit. And characters kind of... a lot of inconsequential dialogue that feels... I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be more... I feel like there should be more emotion. Like... geared towards the whole point of like why we're on this like journey, but a lot of it's just kind of like random fan fiction romance kind of bullshit. I can't say I like any of the new characters, and there's a lot of like really obvious political kind of bullshit too. Not like horrible by any means, but it's definitely got its issues. We'll see by the end. Here it kind of devolves. Not as good as the first, for sure. I think the pacing's probably too slow, and the side content, while a little bit more immersive and there is more of it, like there's more to explore and shit, doesn't really serve like a whole lot of purpose, other than just to kind of slow the story or just make you feel more immersed. I don't know, we'll see by the end. It's not like a 0 out of 10 or anything, but I wouldn't give it like a 10 either, so. Like there's some AI improvements here and there and stuff, but
All right.
it's a different kind of story too. If you like the kind of feel of the first game story, it's not the same. It's definitely not as strong. The first game did a lot within like 3 hours. This game has done not as much as that within about 13 hours, so. I'm just waiting for them to sell me on what the message is, or what moral dilemmas we're gonna have to get into here. Really nothing's changed too much other than like some flashbacks in the last 8 or 9 hours. Yeah, the visuals are definitely the game's strong point, though. Check that out in a sec.
Feel her love. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't have a good for sure feel about it yet, other than the story just kind of being whatever. I think the worst part about the story, other than the pacing, is just, man, just the dialogue and like, just the chemistry between the characters is just not there, man. The best parts are still like flashbacks to shit that's like in the first game. It just feels like some kind of fucking like high school romance fanfic or some shit half the time. I think there just could have been a more interesting thing they could have done. There's just a lot more potential, I guess. We'll see though. Sure, this is locked.
Damn it. There's some good stuff in there.
Or not. Is that too far, man? They might want you to like do it from right over here. Or I can climb up from outside. There's some okay exploration too. Like this right here. It's not just like total handholdy. There's an amount of fucking brain power you gotta have, which is cool. But the rewards aren't always like insane or nothing. Most of your story is told through like hundreds of notes here.
Man.
Alright, what do we got next, man? I definitely think your distance with the story is gonna be on just how much you're into the first game. I liked it well enough, but I wasn't like absolutely fucking just nuts into it. It's the hospital. Safe. The old calendar safe thing, man. Okay, so what's 30 years before that? 10-8. 83. I'm actually surprised there's even puzzles like that in this game, like at all. I think it deserves to have kudos for that. It's not like just totally brain dead stuff. The exploration's, well, not like super rewarding. It's fun in its own right, I guess, sometimes. I mean, I do like the kind of Washington kind of aesthetic and stuff. The vibe, and you know, you do have to kind of get into some of these rooms and different kind of ways, and a lot of the times, I mean, when you find safe codes and stuff, it's just, right, like, on a note or something, but sometimes there's some legitimate shit going on. I mean, like, we had to do that swing thing earlier. There's a couple decent bits of level design. Just kind of makes some of the side stuff a little bit more appealing in place of, like, you know, having set pieces and, like, super diverse environments. I mean, each room, each area is still kind of different, right? I mean, they gotta have like some realism,
The city's still filled with supplies.
so they're not gonna be like that different. But problem is, like, you don't really need that many supplies after a bit, so the only thing you ever really want is pills and the bolts. Yep.
We're not going back, understand?
Random dude.
Man,
Scripted stuff.
Isaac can go to hell!
Jesus. What the fuck, people?
I can handle some scripted shit. I don't know how the fuck they would even have jumped her at this point. Like how they totally jumped her and they still lost though. Why go for the melee on her? At that point, really. You know, I'd like to make a new silencer. But whatever. Fuck it. She could just discard your silencer. Instead of having to shoot through all of it.
Ugh. I thought it was a wolf.
Oh,
Interesting.
the manual. Explosives. Explosive arrows. Oh great, you can make their effectiveness larger. Make them actually fucking useful. More reasons to use this stuff is great, because then I won't ever be like at max. I feel like if you didn't loot also you would miss out on actually quite a bit of stuff. I mean, most of your new weapons seem to be optional, unless I just haven't caught on that I had to go to some of these areas. And then these skill books don't seem to be, unless they can pop up in other areas as well. But they don't seem like impossible to miss or anything, so... Steady aim sounds better, man. I think I'll do improved Molotovs, but I don't really care about the rest. More arrows, I guess, would be okay. I'd rather do fast stealth kills and endure.
Be more careful.
Speaking of which, range finder. Stability would probably be good. Oh, just so you can like generally know what kind of drop you're gonna have to do on them. I don't know. I mean, that could be useful, but for 80, I'd rather do stability for now. I think we're good on the semi. I think we're good on the revolver. Stability and fire rate on the shotgun, not as useful. I mean, if I sway a little bit the shotgun, it's not like gonna kill me. I already got bolt action. I could do capacity up on bolt action, but you don't hold like that much fucking ammo, so it's like being able to like shoot more than 3 is like, I don't know, not super necessary. I like bow stability. And we'll do next. Rather just miss less than able to have more fucking ammo in a magazine. So everything has a lot of sway. This is upgraded and it still sways like fucking crazy. Jesus, the shotgun sway is insane. But it's not a big deal. The shotgun is like, they got a lot more wiggle room in the first place.
Let's see what they got in here.
I'll just stick to the 5 arrows. I could use that scissor to make like more, but eh. That was a cool little side bit.
Shit. Need to get in there. All right.
Okie dokie. Nothing back here. Alright. I feel like something's gonna happen.
Damn it.
Very loud.
Yes. Actually worked. That's pretty smart, Ellie. Okay.
Everything's fucking locked, man.
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
It's definitely a ways away. A lot of glass break. Very subtle. The big story points you missed. What was the last thing that happened for you? Or was it just the end of yesterday's stream? Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, Dina's pregnant, so you should know that. Other than that, pretty much nothing. So, I get there was a flashback, I guess, of Joel and Ellie clearing out a place, and she brought up the, cure bullshit, and she seemed a little bitter. And then he talked her down a bit. Not really a whole lot came out of it other than her kind of confronting it a bit, I guess. She just seems kind of whiny about it. I don't know. I never really understood the whole moral issue. Like, I get the point of the first game's like a little moral issue thing, but it felt more than reasonable that he would do what he did. Considering they didn't even seem like they knew what they were doing all that much, but so anyways, there was a little bit of that shit. The Asian guy from the beginning of the game, which is the father of Dina's baby, is now with us. He randomly is here and helping us, but Ellie's been going out solo because Dina's sick because of the pregnancy bullshit. Tommy was tired since we just did a bunch of shit, so we're not Tommy, fucking the Asian guy, Timmy, whatever the fuck his name is. So essentially we're just going out to find one of the people on the ham radio to go kill. Yeah, I guess so, man. So pretty much just the father's here. And now there's like romance troubles, right, on the home front. Ellie's getting NTR'd sort of in her mind. Just, you know, just all that stuff you just play The Last of Us for. Total Drama Island bullshit. Dina helped her stitch up her arm, and Ellie's obviously got a one-track mind for the revenge thing, but not really that one-track mind. I was hoping they'd actually like make it a little bit more blind, but I don't know. Not much has happened. Right now we're just going to kill somebody. The last time we went out to go kill somebody, we just ended up fighting hundreds of dudes, and the Asian guy saved us, and then that was it. Nothing really actually happened. So, flashback to Joel. Total Drama Island, pregnancy bullshit, and we're gonna go kill somebody. That's it. They've been talking about Tommy running around killing people. I guess the enemies have, but
Stinks in here.
we have not seen him.
Oh. Fucking wolf. Serves you right. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Man, not good. They really got you.
Crazy animal running around killing people. Better mumble some shit under my breath, man.
Great.
that like my shadow? How the hell is my shadow being cast? And my light's in front of me. That's weird. There's a light behind me? No. Mm-hmm. These guys don't make much noise, man. Guess that's why you can't pick them up on the old hero meter. Fat loot awaits us. Probably nothing. Nice. At this point, I'd prefer the loot button to be on like a fucking trigger. You just spam it so often. I really think it'd be better if you could just hold it. If you can turn that on, man. It's an auto loot button. Because you're just spamming this fucking button when you're walking through rooms. Once the loot isn't like super visibly like obvious, end up just grabbing it by spamming it more than you do seeing it. Yeah, I'm gonna check here in a second. Maybe. Okay, let's see. I did turn on some options, like shoulder fucking, like swapping shoulder. That's apparently just one of the options normally. I just didn't know the button for it. But I made it so it permanently would keep the shoulder memorized unless you audit, like switched it. See, I don't want auto pickup. I just want to be able to hold down a button. I mean, I guess it's sort of the same shit, right? Because I don't like just press it every fucking millisecond, right? Like I press it when I'm just like running towards certain things. Yeah, that's not an option, I don't think. Wonder if you can get achievements. Wonder if they like block trophies if you turn on any accessibility options. I imagine they would let you have all of them. To be fair, whatever. I bet speedruns are just like, they just turn on like half of those. I don't know if anybody would be speedrunning this shit though. Unless there's some fucking fantabulous tricks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Head down to the street.
What's the point of trying to be more fair to everybody if you're locking people out of achievements like they're not special enough? That kind of mentality. another one. I don't think this is just gonna hit the wrong hitbox.
Time to go.
The Rocky. There you go. Zumba. Big Zumba.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
I'd make fun of the game for like having a voice line when every enemy's dead, just so you know. There's nothing left, but I don't mind it. I mean, it does remove like all tension, I guess, and you know it's just like loot time, but it speeds up everything as well. So I don't have to be like walking every corner slow as fuck. Zambarius, the brave. The dead. Oh shit. That'd be a badass zombie name, man. Do you have any special zombie powers? Yeah, no zombies. These aren't zombies, these are... what are they called? Just the infected? There's like clickers. There's like the specialty ones have names, but I don't know if the general zombies have names. The clickers are the guys with the mushrooms on their head. There's runners, I guess, are the basic guys. I don't know if there's like a umbrella term. Shit's too serious, man. Too artistic to just be a simple zombie game. I wouldn't have a cool zombie name. Zyle? Be Zyle, I sound like a fucking freak, man. Punch through walls, man. Punch through my drywall. It's my zombie power. Technically they aren't dead, yeah. I don't know how it works in Last of Us.
Here we go.
How many times has this happened? No, they're not zombies. Or they're not referred to as zombies. Yeah, zombies is too mainstream. I don't mind the fungi thing they got going on. Like, it's a cool, like, different take on it, I guess. It lets them have, like, the spore areas and different kinds of growths and shit on the enemies and based on, like, time and shit.
Fuck Seattle.
Folks. But yeah, I think they just are called the infected, and then each type has a name, and their similarity is that it just stems from the fungus or whatever, and different amounts of time and growth is a different name essentially. Kills the immersion on its own, yeah. This one more so than the last one for sure. The old quippy jokey dialogue, man. And like half the charisma from its characters. Jumpy.
Right.
Wanna do anything with these? Guess not. I don't think I need to do anything else here. If I had a melee weapon, we could do that. Really, if you're just okay with exploring like a cool, pretty immersive Zomboni Seattle. Game looks pretty nice and it's fun enough seeing the different areas and the atmosphere is pretty good. I think that's enough reason to play it at this point. I mean, I wouldn't, maybe not $60, man, but yeah, if you can rent it, right? Like, hey, it's a reason to play it. I want to see what's down there. Shit, dude. It's just a fluke, man. This guy's a fucking phony. Yeah, it happens, I guess, man. Yeah, this would be a game that would benefit from PC, for sure. The, obviously the shooting, but low ammo, like, you know, minimalist ammo kind of survival shooters feel so much better when you can, like, actually aim your shots super well. You have to play a lot more, I don't want to say tactical, but overly slow, because you know you're gonna hit all your shots. Yeah, and it looks good on PS4, so it would definitely look even better. I don't know, like I said though, I'm a sucker for the Washington aesthetic, man, especially with all the foggy, rainy vibe shit we got going on in this. And other than that, it's just like the Colorado shit, which is good too. See if there's any other areas, but it's a good vibe for like a Ronery game, or what's supposed to be. The less of your girlfriend running around talking to you, the better, though. That definitely takes you out of it. Constant jokes and quips and shit when we're on some kind of fucking
Where the hell did I end up?
mission from God here. This is in Seattle right now, right? Is that Washington? Should be, right? Am I crazy? State. Yeah. I mean, it's all over the place because you're traveling, but we've spent 90% of our time in Washington. Flashbacks are in Colorado, I think. And so is the beginning. There's some other areas, and I'm sure there's gonna be even more of it. We're mostly in Seattle right now. Me, Ellie. Me look like caveman. Me hit things with 2x4. Really? Maybe it's got some weird programming going on that commandeers your computer, who knows? It's fucking impossible to figure all that kind of shit out, right? There's always like some crazy voodoo going on with some programs. Like, oh, you have a Internet Explorer open and 2 fucking programs explode, or turn on Notepad and your fucking computer explodes.
Okay. You are here.
It's always something. Jesus, dude. Where's the quality control, man?
Cut through the park.
Maybe they got one of those. Anti-cheat things that installs on the root of your fucking computer, man, and it's blowing it up. Like with Valorant. Seven years ago? Yeah, that's about how old mine was when I replaced it. And it was pretty top of the line at the time. I think so. They've talked about it a bit. They might have messed with it. They might talk about it in the Discord too. Short. Nice, man. I'm gonna save up to up out of the line GPU this time. If you got the dough, might as well.
Now what?
Call in more boys. Yeah, we'll see how big of a leap. How big of a leap it is in like performance and stuff, and if you know, the new consoles bring about the kind of games where I'm gonna need to upgrade the GPU. Cause mine's not like that old, but it's still like 1070 or whatever. Or 1080 or whatever. Might be outdated enough. I can still do what I want on it, but
I'll put you down.
weird. Might just be like poorly optimized, who knows?
Jesus. These must be the scars. Doesn't matter. Hospital. Better not have strung Nora up.
Where did I kill these guys, man? Alright, man. Yeah, I'll be on for a while. Plan on getting through a lot of this. Have fun, brother.
Okay. Here's the road to the hospital.
Pity I can't have been gone. About the same as before. Now we got tribal people to fight. Big building. All those over here.
Gotta get past that checkpoint gate.
She loves making that noise, man.
All right.
That's their way of like making it so you can't go back. What are these noises we're hearing, man? How much space? Looks like I'd probably have about 90 gigs. Pretty hefty. Yeah, really. If they kept up with this generation for any longer, the fucking hard drive itself wouldn't be able to hold it. Yeah. Yeah, Doom Eternal's pretty optimized too on like PC and shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a lot to try to keep down memory requirements too.
Nope. Man, that sucks.
I saw the the wife part of this already.
Sorry. I need these more than you do.
Imagine making all of this, like somebody's got to go through the trouble of making like all of these, like every game. There's even just like little minor, you know, brand crap in some of these big AAAs. Like, well, I'm just gonna spend, you know, a work day just whipping up a few fucking, videos there. I wonder if they just like grab a bunch of stock photos online and just like splice them together for some of these or what? 'Cause some of these aren't very anything. Oh, I don't want to get. I don't care about trap mines too much. I'd prefer being able to craft Molotovs better, man. Those are the ones I actually use a lot. I mean, craft more arrows, craft more explosive arrows wouldn't suck. Stealth kills, I'd probably want to get them. And endure, I'd probably go for stealth kill.
Other way.
Yeah, dude. I remember Halo 5 was that way. I think it was over 100 gigs or some shit on Xbox. Just like, holy fuck.
I think I can fit.
How much money are we gonna bet on the something's gonna happen after you fall into something or walk through fucking slidey hole here? I don't know if we'll have one right now. We've already had a few. Oh, yeah, something's going on.
They are nested with sin. Freeze!
Holy shit! Oh, no! No, no!
I'm gonna stealth through the whole area.
Now he is free. Now he is free.
Is this what it's like in Seattle, man?
He should guide us. Did you hear what Lily did?
Did. Shameful. But not all that surprising.
We're getting surrounded already.
I was shocked.
They're
Poor mother.
Getting there.
Sense that something was off, though.
The year 2013. We run out of coffee shop. Indie music is dead. Seattle's a wasteland. The brown controls are pretty smooth overall though. I'm gonna walk right through this. Of course they are, right? Just happen to be. I feel like the AI is set up to just like magically always run near you.
Don't let her escape!
Where do we even go? So annoying, dude. I'm just gonna run through this fucking bush right here. How are they even getting hits on me right here, man? So much for trying to go stealth, man. It's not even worth it. They can just see you pretty much doing anything. Yeah. Pretty much, dude. Well, so much for trying that. This works better to kill dudes.
Emily! We're under fire! Straggler! Get the wolf!
Get the wolf. Where is this person? That dude on my right. Now they know exactly where you are. I'm using only silenced weaponry and everything. Like, I'm sure they could, like, generally figure it out. This dude, like, runs up right to this fucking, like, huge bush and just goes for a melee hit. Basement. Surprised that guy can't see me. Oh, they're saying each other's names. They're just like us.
Where'd she go? Spread out. She can't have gone far.
Holy shit.
Where are they?
Fuck off.
Fuck off, mate. Waiting for that guy to make an extremely aggressive push on us. Nobody in this game believes in being patient. Which, I mean, aggressive AIs can be cool for sure. What the fuck is this stupid whistle? He's summoning more dudes? Not quite yet, man, no. Dick. He's ashamed of his words and deeds, his whistling and deeds, man. Get us a lick. Dinner's up, man. Spaghetti tonight. How comically far can you swing this, dude? What if they just use the rope physics for his fucking organs, man? Whatever, dude. How's it hanging, bro? The thing about, like, just stealthing through them is then you can't loot, which is a big part of the game, so. Just see the front of Ellie's face all of a sudden. They're not weird. When you kill them, they don't have any weapons or ammo. But if they attack you, they have plenty. At least like one shot per dude would be cool. I guess they can't balance their looting with that. It would just make too much sense. Oh, blood splatter. Realism. Suppressed tranquilizer, yeah. This is a game about vengeance, man. No peace. No tranks. Yeah, exactly. And even if you do sneak past them and not kill them, you're missing out on loot, so incentivized to bust nuts. So you can be ashamed of your words and deeds later. Oh no, I'm perpetrating the cycle of revenge. Truly, the humans are the real monsters. Bravissimo. Truckman sama. There's a lot of healing here. Bill's here.
Fucker.
Yeah, I like that writing. That was funny. Swear to me.
Jesus. That it? Oh, these people are fucking nuts. Tommy, hope you're doing better than I am.
Alive, fully stocked. Not damaged. I mean, how could it be doing much better than just not being here? I think we're just playing on the normal, right in the middle. I tend to not crank it up. I don't trust the devs, man, to make a difficulty that isn't just stat sponge bullshit. I could see playing this game on maybe one extra difficulty higher. Anything higher than that probably removes so many resources you don't even get to enjoy all the systems. Maybe for a replay it'd be better to do another one. If I remember right, Survivor is kind of like just a melee. And the first one was just like a fucking melee difficulty, which kind of beats the whole fucking point of looting half the time. I guess it'd be better if you're like on PC and you can hit your shots better, but I don't remember the name of it. I think it's just like moderate or some weird shit.
Fuck, more of them.
Why am I like locked in here?
Where are they coming from?
Can't move. What the fuck when I prone? It's bugged. I can't move. When I prone up. Can't even switch my guns. I am.
Many fallen wolves today.
Okay, now we are. I had like drew my bow like twice.
They're gathering. Steady. Our scouts have eyes on them. He cannot surprise us. May the current be calm. No! Arrow! Ambush! Keep them that way!
How do they know? It's supposed to be a silent kill. It's a fucking arrow. It's not like it's got some big flaming streak coming out.
Grace! It came from that direction!
This guy, of course, has total accuracy on where I am. Complete
I think that's it.
clarity.
Oh, damn this city. Now where's that fucking hospital?
Can I get a supercut of every time Ellie cusses one? I mean, I guess it would just be a playthrough of the entire game. She's pretty much always cussing. I mean, I guess I'd be cussing a lot too. For some reason it seems really forced. Yeah, it's really, it's my gray matter thumping, man.